Let's be honest, vaginal odor is one of those topics nobody really wants to talk about, but almost everyone worries about it. As a gynecologist, I can tell you one thing. This is one of the all-time common questions patients ask. And you know what? I've suffered as well. Today, I want to break down why it happens, when it's normal, when it's not, and I'll share what has helped me. I'd love for you to share your experiences in the comments, because I promise you are not the only one suffering from this. I'll start with myself. I'm what you'd call a heavy sweater. When I'm nervous, I sweat. When I'm working hard, I sweat. And in the summertime, forget it. I'm sweating under my arms, under every fold, and yes, even down below. For me, it's simple anatomy. My knees and thighs naturally rub together. And when sweat and moisture collect in those folds, odor can happen. And let me be clear, it doesn't matter what size you are. This can happen to anyone because sometimes it's about how your body is built, not just hygiene. Have you ever noticed this happening even when you've just showered? Comment yes below if you can relate. I want you to see how many women feel the exact same way. Here's the science. Our vaginal anatomy is unique. The vagina is very close to the rectum and the urethra. This means it's naturally a high moisture, high bacteria area. That closeness can enhance odor and even increase the risk for infections like bacterial vaginosis or yeast. Add sweat, friction from thighs, tight clothing, and a hot day, and it makes perfect sense why odor happens. This is why basic hygiene is very important. But outside of hygiene, you are probably wondering, what should it normally smell like down there? And let me say this clearly, some odor is totally normal. The vagina has its own scent, and it changes during the cycle. Naturally, it may have an acidic or fermented scent, what many call a sourdough scent. During your menstrual cycle, you might also notice a metallic scent, and that's due to the iron that is carried in your blood. Or you may smell your own natural body scent, which is usually earthy or slightly musty due to active sweat glands in your groin. It's only when odor becomes strong, fishy, or comes with itching, burning, or discharge that it may be a sign of something more serious. But let's also talk about when odor isn't just sweat. If you notice a strong, fishy odor, especially with grayish discharge, that could be bacterial vaginosis. If it's more of a yeasty smell with itching or thick discharge, that may be a yeast infection. And in some cases, if you have a urinary tract infection or leak urine, when you cough and sneeze, you might smell a chemical or ammonia-like odor from the urine residue on your labia. If this happens, or if you ever have burning, pelvic pain, or unusual bleeding, definitely see your doctor. Don't ignore those symptoms. It's not your fault, and it's always better to get checked. So, what helps? Here are some things that have made a difference for me and for many of my patients. Breathable fabrics, cotton underwear, and looser clothing, which help reduce trapped heat and sweat. After workouts, change out of damp clothing quickly. Don't let sweat sit in those creases. Control your moisture. I personally carry feminine wipes. During a long workday or in the summer, I'll use them to gently remove sweat and moisture from those folds. Honestly, it helps me feel fresh and comfortable. Now, I do make sure that the wipes are for sensitive skin, and I only wipe in the fold of the outer labia and inner thigh region. Otherwise, even wipes can cause more harm than good. I'll link them below if you'd like to try them too. They're easy, discreet, and it's just one of those little habits that helps me get through the day. What about you? Do you have a go-to product or tip that keeps you feeling fresh? If so, share them in the comments. Your tip could really help another woman who's struggling with the same thing. So, here's the bottom line. Vaginal odor is not always about being dirty. It's about being human. Our anatomy, our sweat, and our daily lives all play a role. You are not alone in this. I'd love for us to make this a safe space. Share your experiences, your questions, or even your best tips down in the comments. Let's start a real conversation about something most women are too shy to admit. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you want to try the wipes I mentioned, I'll leave a link below. Thanks for watching, and remember, your body is normal and you deserve to feel comfortable and confident in it.